What's up, guys? Wal J here, and I'm here with my co-host, Chris. Chris, say hello to the peoples.
Hello, peoples.
Miggy from Washington State, say hello to the peoples.
What's up, players?
Man, I'm glad to see people, to be honest.
Same, bro.
I've been under house arrest. How about you guys?
Fuck. Over here, same thing, man.
Yeah, I think everybody is.
Yeah.
Chris has become a professor in the last couple of weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, I am a teacher now. It is it's fun.
Taking fools to school all day,
Dude.
every day with Chris from Callahan. Aw, snap, son.
You know,
It's interesting because I'm sitting up here trying to work, and I've got a class going, behind me over here. Tyler's sitting right there with the other computer set up doing school, and
So check this out, right?
it's interesting.
Locker room talk crossover with Tyler's class.
No,
We drop
no.
we should do an episode, that's for sure. But like,
the
what are you
minds
guys
of
learning?
tomorrow, dude. The minds of tomorrow dropping some knowledge.
Well, what's fun is, these kids are learning about, online meetings, basically. The do's and don'ts of online meetings. Like, everybody can hear what you say and everybody can see what you do. So, luckily the teachers, they tend to keep the rooms muted.
Mhm.
But, the other day, I think it was like Tuesday or something, they were on their little 15-minute break. Tyler's like, I'm gonna go hit the bathroom. And the way the computer's set up with the computer, it could see the door to the bathroom, but my bathroom, the toilet's offset, so you can't see the toilet. But he doesn't close the door because for some reason, we got to make sure that the shower curtain is open because God knows there might be something hiding in there that can kill you, and we have to have the door open. So he just goes in there like a normal day and just starts taking a piss, and for a 10-year-old. That pressure is there. So it sounds like a fire hose is hitting into the toilet and everything. Then he washes his hands. He comes and sits back down. And I just have to go, let me explain how online meetings work.
Well, how about this? He at least had pants on, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
See, well, he's not doing it the right way, at least, man. That's what I would be doing.
Unlike Chris, who doesn't have any right now.
No, none. Just a t-shirt. That is it.
See that dick print, man. It was gonna be nice.
He's speaking up from the bottom. He's
But I do make him still get like dressed for school. He can wear pajamas, but it's like, no, you have to get dressed.
That's good to have the routine too, man, during these weird ass times,
Yeah. And the cool thing is he's, now it's the end of the week. Fridays are kind of a weird day because they're really unstructured. The only real structure he has basically a one-on-one with his teacher for like 20 minutes.
Oh, dang.
That's it. She kind of goes over reading stuff that he may have need help with through the week or math things. And then they really just want the kids to do a total of 1 hour of, online learning, whether it's, through like iReady or Reset Math or something like that. And that's really it on a Friday.
That's not bad, man.
No, normal school day runs from 8:45 in the morning to noon. And then he has 30 minutes of homework that he needs to do.
Oh, damn. That's not bad.
So he's starting to kind of be like, he was telling his teacher, she was like, so what do you think about all this? He's like, I like it. It's cool. He's like, I get to see y'all and I'm done with school, early.
Hell yeah.
You know what sucks about being homeschooled?
What?
What? It's nothing bad. Jesus Christ! What?
You
you can't skip school.
No. Oh, okay. Thank God.
It's like, Tyler, where are you?
Yeah. Like, bro, you can't
I'm
skip
kind of
class.
here. So
The crazy thing is like a lot of my friends and everything who are all doing the same thing. Some of the stuff that they've been posting all week is like, one of these little bastards called in a bomb threat today to try to get out of school, shit like that. And it's like, it's hilarious. Of course, the memes have been great. Some of y'all going to learn that the teacher ain't the problem now, ain't you?
Yeah, those memes, dude.
Yeah. Because
that's funny.
dude, these kids the other day, like they got straight up scolded by the teacher because it was like pre-classroom. So the meeting was open and everybody's mic was open. And one kid was like eating pretzels and the other kid was like, why you eating pretzels? He's like, because I like pretzels. Like, you ugly when you eat pretzels. Like, your mama didn't think I was ugly. And it just started going down this road. And I'm sitting over here just laughing. And the teacher gets on and like mutes everybody and just starts reading them the riot act about, everybody can hear what you're saying. Y'all need to be nice and respectful. And I'm just like, jeez. I mean, there wasn't even like great burns, but it was like,
it's just like for them, it's like, I'm Dave Chappelle,
right?
Dude.
Oh yeah, they were holding court because I mean the other kids were just yucking it up. And then,
of course they're like,
now some of them have learned on their Macs that they can throw up backgrounds and stuff like that. So now you'll see everybody in the meeting, and then you'll see one kid with like a Shrek behind them, and it's like, what the fuck is going on?
One kid decked out like he's in a Grand Theft Auto strip club.
It's funny.
It's a production company. They're learning about production.
It is. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but it's tough though because you've thrown 10-year-olds, Tyler's 10, but you've thrown a bunch of these kids into this realm of you've got to learn now how to use a computer like now. You got to learn how to save bookmarks. You got to learn how to save your work, create folders. It's tough. So it's actually worked out good that, we're kind of locked down to where they don't want us traveling. Because then I can just sit here all day. And he can be like, I need a help. I need a hand. We're gonna work on, organizing our bookmarks and everything, and not just having this row of bookmarks going down the screen of all this shit. The teacher's like, all right, bookmark this, and it's just like, oh my god,
why is my computer slow?
Right?
If I was Tyler, and when I was getting scolded by the teacher, I'd be like, bitch, I'm in my house. You can't tell me what to do in my house. Daddy, say something. Say something to that bitch.
Well, that's the funny thing is like, he's not that kid. He just sits there and like,
dude, he's probably having the time of his life. He's like, he's probably thinking, maybe there's been a time before he got in trouble when it was actually another kid. And he's like, look, Dad, I told you it was so-and-so, and this is proof right here.
Oh yeah. Cause he legit is not a fan of, one kid messes up, everybody gets punished.
Oh shit!
He is not like that. Pisses him off.
Well, yes, it should.
Yeah.
So now that it's basically everybody's separated, you can single out a kid and be like, "Yo, straighten the shit up." He's fine. And now that he's learned he can turn the camera off and stuff like. So like when it's break time, he'll grab his mouse, boop, pop that camera off, sit back, grab his iPad and start, playing on his iPad. He'll go down and get a snack or eat something. And then, the teacher will start
with
talking.
his huevos.
No, he's not doing that. Not yet. God, when he starts, it's going to be a whole new realm of hell in the house.
I hope online class aren't a thing.
Your camera's on. Your camera's on.
Man, my favorite thing, like, obviously we live in a really historic time right now with what's going on, but all these memes I'm seeing about these online classrooms are just fucking hilarious, man. I've even seen videos of like, I don't know what program they're using.
A lot of them are using a bunch of it seems like the majority of they're using it's called Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom and Google Classroom are like the two biggest ones. And I don't know what program it was, but the students hung up on the teacher.
Yeah.
And they kicked them out of the class.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was Zoom. I think you can do that on Zoom or like.
Wait. Well, doesn't the person that handles the conference got the option to kick people out? I mean, the student shouldn't be running the class.
Priority. Yeah.
But I think what it does is like you can start sharing and presenting, which then throws control to you, and then you can start. So again,
I'm in control, bitch.
Yeah, everybody's learning this. So it's because you could see like the face of the teachers Monday, because Monday was literally just let's figure out how to make this work. So it was a lot of, listening and listening to teachers who are just learning the program, try to teach students where things are
when the students already know.
Well, some do, but most didn't because they haven't used Zoom. Like trying to figure out where the thumbs up button is, under the reaction, or
I could see it already. She's gonna say something instead of hitting that mute button. She hits the volume up. And be like, this little son of a bitch.
I was literally over there like listening, and I could hear that what they were trying to explain. And this one kid was having an issue because he couldn't see this button, and I'm just sitting here listening to them, this clusterfuck happening. So I'm like, hey, come here, let me see the keyboard. So I start typing in like, hey, is this Tyler's dad? Make sure make sure his window is fully expanded, and then the teacher, because I sent it just right to the teacher. The teacher was like, yeah, make sure your window's expanded. And they're like, oh yeah, no, I see it now. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah.
Oh, that bitch took credit.
I didn't care. I was just like, man, just get this fucking train going. Cause this shit, the look on her face was, dude, buy stock in alcohol, wine, ice cream, like that comfort food shit. Because I'm telling you,
I'm about to invest in boxed wine.
Well, listen, no, we're supposed to be eating healthy, so we could stay healthy. But that's the last food I want to buy right now because, people walking by, they may be talking to somebody, they're spitting on the food. Yeah, I'm like, I'm just buying all processed shit right now. Frozen chicken in a pack,
like
frozen veggies. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, dude, I had to drop down to one meal a day so I could still be a fat ass and not be affected by it, so that way like balances out. Fucking eating a big ass meal of hopefully not 2,000 calories.
Yeah, man, this thing is just wreaking havoc in everybody right now,
bro. Where I fucking live, they had the bright idea to like work on some planned power outage at 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, I forgot because they sent an email.
You thought doom was coming,
no, dude. So they sent an email out, and only the title of the email said something about a planned power outage. You open the email, it's a flyer to some dumb event where they dress up the kids like superheroes. And they get the sailors to dress up as heroes to count as community service instead of just paying, people that cosplay and shit. They figure, let's give this guy a cape. So that's in the email, but nowhere was the thing. You had to hunt it down, found it. So 10 o'clock last night, power goes out. I'm just like, shit just got real. Fuck. And then I was like, wait a minute. This is a power outage. Never mind. I'm alive for another day.
Yeah, you're going to have that one asshole that's going to start driving around the neighborhood playing the Purge anthem and shit like that when the power goes out. And be like, all right, come on.
I should have just went streaking last night, man.
You could have. No, in your luck, as soon as you'd have got out there. And
we're streaking.
Yeah, man. So again, the brilliance behind that idea. Like, and I bet a whole bunch of people flooded the helpline saying, hey, my power's out.
What are you guys doing to stay, somewhat, active? Are you guys running? Are you guys lifting weights? Are you guys doing any drills? What are you guys are doing?
Fortunately, I got a neighbor that's a brown belt, so I've been dropping in at his crib, so if one of us gets corona, both of us gets corona.
Nice.
Then I got like some little dumbbells Carla bought a while ago and resistance bands and yoga. So I'm actually losing weight right now, so that's cool, I guess.
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy.
And I'm eating like a fat ass, but again, it's just once a day. So
what about you, Chris? What are you up to?
Working outside a lot. Like as soon as we're done here, I'll be heading out and probably cut the yard. I got to repot a couple things. I've got a bunch of tomatoes that I've got started that are all sprouting. Probably going to go out this weekend and get my tiller and start prepping a large area, like that whole side, the whole left side of the yard by the pool. Like basically, I'm turning that whole area over there into gardens.
Damn, like you're not supposed to be productive right now, dude. With the memo.
Yeah, I know. Well, dude, look, let me tell you,
you're actually taking advantage of this.
Sitting in a fucking house doing school with the kids all goddamn week. I want to go out. I don't care how cold that pool is. Guess what? Dad's going to be floating around in it Saturday night with a fucking beer.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't care if it is fucking freezing. And as soon as somebody walks out, I don't care if it's the kids. I don't care if it's Amanda.
Bro,
I'm going to be like, go the fuck inside.
All this week, the pool at my apartment complex full of young cats.
Oh yeah, dude.
And young chicks just having beers, grilling out, jumping in the pool, having a good old time. And I'm like,
They don't understand.
Yeah, they're not worried. And I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to tell people.
You're gonna be that old guy,
right?
Yeah,
then
I'm like, you know what?
Apartment complex gets shut off.
It's like knock yourself out. I haven't been doing anything as far as working out. Like I wake up at 5:50 in the morning. I get on my computer. I work till like 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon, and then I switch over to my photography stuff online.
Yeah.
And then by the time I'm done, it's like I don't have time to. Well, I mean, I do have time to do stuff, but I'm tired. I've been on a computer
you've
for
been
like
there all day. You're like mentally it's draining.
Bro, I will watch maybe an hour of TV or half an hour.
Yeah.
And then just go to bed. I gotta do something, man.
Tell me.
I keep saying it, but I keep not doing anything.
Again, it's like you're setting that pattern now. Like for me, I have these jujitsu DVDs I try to watch. But bro, I realize why I love jujitsu. It's because it's hands-on learning. Watching these fucking DVDs, I'm just like, after 5 minutes, I'm like falling asleep, spacing out. I'm just like, damn.
It's funny that you mentioned DVDs because our friends at 10 Planet Decatur.
Snap,
yeah, that's right. They have their curriculum online.
Oh shit.
That's right. Yep. So Bmac's got his Bmac is BMAC dot MyKajabi, which is MyKajabi.com. And he's got a whole bunch of stuff out there. It's basically like his online university.
Hell yeah.
But right now, he's got a deal going on where you can actually get their triangle course for free.
Oh,
that's right. All you have to do is go to the website, which is, again, bmac.mykajabi.com. And this one is /triangle OPT. And you put your name, your email address, and you click get it now, and you can get it for free.
Hey, I know what I'm doing. Even though it's 4 weeks, it's going to take me like 12 because my attention span sucks. But
so
$3.99.
That's right. It's got ultra detailed instruction by Bmac, professionally shot. It's in HD footage. So you're not going to get like this pixelated bullshit that you might get from some wonky ass website. It's got over 2 hours of instruction, and you'll have like drilling assignments and all that stuff. So guys, go check it out. Bmac is offering this for free for the moment. I mean, I guess he's trying to help everybody out that's, struggling, and giving them a little something so they could do at home, because all the gyms are closed.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Like
it's crazy. I don't know how these guys are going to survive.
A lot of
that's
them
the
aren't.
Scary part, man. Yeah, no, a lot of places are telling people like, we understand if you can't afford it, but if you can, please help us to have a gym to come back to.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree 100%. Matter of fact, I got to hit up Dean and be like, yo, what's going on? What's crack-a-lackin'? I mean, I'm sure he's fine, but still.
Yeah, no, man, to help out, because that's one thing people fail to realize. Like, I understand if you're at one of those gyms where they don't give a fuck about you, but if it's a place that you feel like it's your family and your home, help out like you would, anywhere else.
That's right. And that's the thing with Bmac, man. He treats these people like family,
Yeah, exactly.
He's got plenty of content. Not only does he do that online university, but he does that those 5-minute jiu-jitsu hacks that are completely amazing and very useful when you're trying to learn a specific technique. So, check him out, follow him on Instagram and all that stuff. I believe he's under BrandonMC.ninja. I believe that's his Instagram.
Something like that, yeah. I can check real quick.
And then his Instagram is the same thing. I mean, his website is BrandonMC.ninja, and they have all kinds of stuff in there. But the one for the online university is bmac.mykajabi.com. And again,
it's BrandonMC.ninja on Instagram.
Okay,
my internet shit right now.
That's right. So we'll put all that stuff on the episode. So if you guys want to take a look at it, we'll have the links for you. So something to do. If you're home, you ain't got shit to do. you're still wanting to get your jujitsu on, and maybe you have your partner, your wife, your girlfriend or your roommate to be like, yo, come here. Let me try this triangle stuff on you. Let me see if it works. And
good night, then you can really get on house arrest,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks because like everybody's locked down and like all state parks are closed, all city parks are closed.
Everything, dude.
Everything's closed. But it's weird because man, I've seen more people like walking around in my neighborhood. Like,
dude. Me too. Like on the south side, like when I go to the store, I'll see a bunch of people now walking, and running, with their, but it's like in little groups. And I'm like,
it's defeating the purpose still.
It's like, motherfucker, I understand that you're trying to get healthy, but give yourself a little space. Yeah.
To get healthy, you have to stay healthy first. You have to be alive.
And again, man, listen, I'm not worried about me catching it. If it's time for me to go, it's time for me to go. Fuck it. But my concern is that if I catch it and I give it to somebody else who might not be able to recover, I will feel really bad for the rest of my life. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of chilling at home. I'm staying in. I'm trying to limit my contact with people. I mean, this has been like the first contact I've had all week with anybody.
With the outside.
Yeah. I mean, like, somewhat face to face, even though it's over cam. Dude, but everything's over text. You know,
it's surreal, bro. Like we had pizza delivered last weekend.
Yeah,
and they do no contact deliveries now, and that's the weirdest fucking thing. It's like,
oh yeah, where they drop your food on the fucking sidewalk. You gotta like throw your money at them.
Yeah, basically, you're like, here's your tip. No, so it's like doing no cash, obviously, if they can. But no, it's a weird thing, bro. Like. Even it's something that should have been done a while ago, but they even like put like a little seal on your pizza box, so no one fucked with it, to cough it, to lick it, or cough on it. But it's a weird thing.
That's another thing, man. You see all the videos of these stupid people, like
the lady at the grocery store in
Pennsylvania,
Scranton, yeah.
They had to throw out $35,000 worth of food because she was coughing on the food and shit like that. I'm like, the fuck are you doing?
She can cough on these hands.
This is the kind of people that you could just, should be able to take out back, put a bullet in their head and be like, you had it coming. So
not
whatever.
Even, I want 10 effective people to cough on her.
Well, she was already sick.
Oh, she was sick? I thought she wasn't, but she still did.
No, she was.
Oh, fuck. That's even worse.
That's what I'm saying. It's dude. People are so fucking stupid, man.
Selfish. That's a huge thing over here, man. Like, it's sad to see, bro. So like yesterday we went grocery shopping. Grocery store was crowded, but where we went, they surprisingly had everything. So that was relieving, But we'll go like to the commissary on base. Shelves wiped empty. It's to the point where over here, like cost of living is way higher than out there in Jax. So people do try to shop on base. And to like be able to refill the shelves and not have everything completely empty, they limit 50 people at a time to shop. So you'll see lines. They're just ridiculous for this smallest little place.
I try to go early in the morning as they're about to open.
Yep, that's the best time.
Even on Saturday, there was, I want to say, good 20, 30 people waiting for the store to open. And still, no fucking toilet paper to be found.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. I've been having to wipe my ass with my socks.
Hey, I'm just glad it's not the cat.
Hey, what you do is you pick a shirt, an old shirt, and you just cut it in strips, and then you draw the dotted lines on it, and there's your.
Just go to the pole. People will stop going there.
Listen, I got a few shirts that I think I could do that with.
Yeah, I mean, but see, what's crazy is like, I don't know because we
all know what I'm going with.
We've went to a couple spots, and it's weird. Like your normal everyday, your Publix, your Walmarts, your things like your Costco's. Yeah, they don't have them. But like you can go hit like the Family Dollar.
Yeah.
They got toilet paper. They got paper towels.
I saw on Reddit, someone said to avoid the Publix on Roosevelt and just go to the Winn-Dixie out there on the one that's close to like 103rd. They say, it might look sketchy on the outside, but it's full on the inside. Shit like that. And dude, that's what I would do. Like during hurricane season when I lived out there, we would go to Winn-Dixie and they had everything. My guess because it was in the west side, people were afraid to go,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, I needed shit. I got it there.
I need this shit. I'm buying it.
Right. I need to poop. I cannot afford to use single ply napkins anymore.
He's like, my fingers will go through this shit. That's for sure.
I don't know if this is dirt or shit under my nail, but I'm gonna hope it's dirt.
You nasty motherfucker.
Hey man, gotta be clean for the environment.
All right, let's try to move away from the COVID shit. I'm kind of it's kind of working
to the Jon Jones shit.
Listen, it is wearing on me for sure, having to discuss all this shit. So let's go to real shit. Are you surprised, motherfuckers?
Nah,
I'm not surprised.
Actually, yes and no.
I mean, what can we say about this?
No.
I'm surprised that.
How long until the next time is what we can say.
Well, I mean, is there going to be a
like
next time?
Well, it depends on the judge, obviously.
I mean, you don't think that he's going to be thrown in jail finally?
No,
I hope so, but the dude got some money on him, bro.
He's got some money on him, and I'm sure Daddy Dana will come in, swoop in, and speak highly of him and do what he needs to do. Because trust me, Dana don't want to lose him.
Fuck no, that's the money bag right there, man.
Yeah,
but is it worth more of a headache than having? He's become more of a headache. Than anything else.
Look, they
just for himself.
Connor to act like a clown. And they're fine with it. They're going to be fine with Jon Jones.
But do you think that the UFC wants to deal with this shit all the time?
Well, I mean, what is it? This is his shit is once a year.
Once a year, once every 2 years, So again, they don't care. They're like, fuck, it's fine him doing this shit instead of like other stuff, I guess, apparently.
I don't know, man. I'm it's a little disappointing. He was
hella.
He was good for like a good 2 years.
Yeah, well, dude, like 3 years ago. No, 4 years ago, I remember Rogan had him on the podcast and talked to him, telling him, dude, I'm just disappointed in what you're doing. Like, even Jon Jones, I think, mentioned random people come up to him like, dude, what the fuck? Well, he doesn't give a fuck, dude.
Well, they also released the body cam shit.
Oh, what?
Yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. So let's watch a little bit. I mean, it's 13 minutes long, but I'm not going to play the whole thing. But let's take a little look-see here. Let's see what's going on. And... no, that's not it. Stop. No, wait. Where is it? Oh, I got to stop this. Screen share. All right. And Chrome, body cam, share audio. There we go.
Oh, man, this is real.
Okay, stop. Okay, arms by our side. Do you have any questions about the test?
No, sir.
Okay, so get in this position? Okay, no, sir.
Get it like patient, kitty corner, 90 degrees.
So you're gonna step towards me, okay?
Shit.
So place your left foot in the imaginary line, place your right foot to toe.
Imaginary line.
Yep. Just like this. Okay, stop.
Sir.
Okay, so go back.
Free advertising for Jimmy Jones.
Left foot in the imaginary line, place your right foot to toe, arms by our side. Okay?
Can I get a sub?
Okay, now stop. Okay, arms by our side. Do you have any questions about the test? Okay, you may start the test now.
Oh, yeah, he's drunk as fuck. Oh, yeah.
Hell off the line, too.
Yeah, why didn't they make him use like one of the sidewalk lines? Like,
I think they did. That's what it sounded like.
But come back. What? I can't do this, but I'll leg kick the shit out of that trash can over there for you.
I have ADD.
You hear what he said?
I got ADD.
I get punched in the face for a living.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not funny, but it's a little funny.
No, it's not a surprise though, man. Like, it was bound to happen again, with him fucking around.
The thing is that the footage is already out there, man. They're quick. Yeah. I don't know if they're trying to bury him or what.
Hopefully, look, man, Jon Jones, one of those guys where, yeah, I get it. He's a great fighter, but he does some really not so great things. They still reward him. Yeah, I get it. He can perform in the octagon, but that's no excuse to be a complete jackass outside of it.
True.
And then he just feels like he's untouchable because guess what? He's been through something like this before and he's out of it. I mean, maybe now because there's a firearm involved, they might be more harsh on him.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he'll get a good lawyer.
Oh, of course.
The firearm one will probably get tossed and he'll probably just.
Well, as long as he got his concealed carry, I guess he should be good. Maybe
I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on New Mexico law.
But the thing is that even with concealed carry, if he does have it, from the report I read, there was, the report was somebody was shooting. Like,
that's why the cops got called.
Yeah, he had shot the gun from the vehicle, so that's why it's DUI or DWI and negligent discharge.
Well, shit. Hey, at least the dude's still alive then. Like, fuck.
I know. You imagine if they
would have came in blasting.
Yeah.
Well, I think like when they came up, like he was literally passed out in his vehicle.
Oh God,
kind of thing.
Well, the engine was on too, so a little indicator.
Well, yeah, obviously DWI as well. So yeah, he definitely was operating a motor vehicle.
Oh yeah, because they can peg you with that if you can sit in the back seat.
Yeah,
exactly. Ignition.
It was a PWI.
Picogram?
No, parked while under the influence.
Yeah, no, they'll still get you with DWI.
Yeah, man. The moment you're in the car with the keys in, you're fucked.
Yeah. You were saying that he should have thrown the keys in the back?
No, there's been.
No, he could be in the backseat, but as long as the keys are in there, they'll prove him wrong. Hell, I mean, even sometimes you being in the passenger seat, they will attack you, especially with Jon Jones' record. Him in a car with keys, they don't give a fuck. That's it,
Yeah, because there's been, people have tried parking, sleeping in their vehicle, realizing, man, I'm wasted. I don't need to be doing this. Let me pull over. Let me pull in the parking lot, and I'll just sleep in my car. Off. And the cops come up, check on them, and go, "Oh, hey, you're intoxicated. Oh, your keys were in your ignition as well. Yep. Oh, welcome DUI, DWI."
Yeah, it's like I wasn't driving. A friend of mine drove me here.
My friend Jonathan was driving, Ossifer.
He left. I'm in the back. Don't you see?
Right.
Matter of fact, he's getting me a sub, I think. I'm hungry.
I'm waiting on Jimmy John's, man.
It's like they're freaky fast. They should be back any minute.
But I mean, how many guys in the UFC though are literally just throwing a fucking party?
I mean,
I know one for sure.
If you saw Easy's, tweets, he was firing at him. Dominic Reyes was taking cheap shots not cheap shots, because at this point they're kind of deserved.
Yeah.
But he was taking shots at him. Thiago Santos called for a title fight with him and Dominic Reyes for the title. I'm like, the guy hasn't even been stripped, and you guys are talking about title shots? Come on,
they're hoping he gets stripped.
Yeah,
you know what's gonna happen.
It's like, why are you saying that? Because you can't beat him?
Yeah, he ain't getting stripped. Sorry,
he's getting a fucking bonus.
Right?
For getting publicity for the UFC for his next fight, selling pay-per-views.
Yeah.
ESPN,
you brought.
ESPN is going to give him a little hefty check.
Ben's going to be like, look, John.
Thanks, bro.
If you want, I'll let you get the Nike sponsorship back, my man. Thanks for the views,
Oh, that shit ends, what, July of 2021? Mm-hmm. That's next year, man. So next year is a brand new ball game. I don't think Reebok comes back.
I hope not.
I mean,
look, I'd rather Starter. You remember Starter, that brand? I'd rather they support the UFC than Reebok, man.
Well, I think the best thing to do at this point is just to let the old companies come back. Like the Bad Boys.
Oh, I miss those.
Yeah, bro.
Great excuse to look at butts. I mean,
and there's also new companies out there like Mad Viper. They make good shit, man.
Don't forget our Phalanx, dude. Those are my favorite shorts.
Phalanx,
super breathable for big boys.
Yeah,
either that, or if it's going to be a big company that's going to do it, that's fine. But you should be
don't let Hayabusa do it, or an MMA company do it.
Even them. But you should let the fighters design like their own kits.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Go back to you need to have remember when everybody had like their shirt for that fight, like
Korean Limited,
like the Korean Zombie used to have some badass shirts.
Oh, dude, those were some of the best.
Yeah, I mean, every like Clay Guida had some of the best ones. I mean, everybody had like really great fight shirts, and you would get it.
Too were cool.
Yeah, but you would get it because you were like, I wanted something for that fight.
You wanted to support your guy and your gal. Yeah,
and now it's just, oh man, I want to support my fighter.
I want to support Reebok.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this
Reebok.
I'm gonna buy this white fight kit or this black fight kit.
Let me pay $80 to where maybe if they're lucky, they'll see 10% of this purchase.
Shit, mate.
Under Armour
10?
might be a good, sponsor right there. They make
Could
good.
be.
They make good rash guards. Spats. Fuck. That might be a good idea. I don't know.
Whoever it is, I just think they need to give some creativity back to the
instead of
fighters.
just all being cookie cutter.
But I mean, I understand why they did what they were trying. They're trying to
can't let the fighters make money. You're right.
Well, not just that, but they're trying to legitimize it. They wanted it to uniform it so that way it was more mainstream.
I get that though, man. But I mean, look at Bellator still. I mean, they're still doing it. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I miss seeing banners at fights. That used to be one of my favorite things of the walkout was the banner with the name, the gym, all the sponsors. Dope. Obviously, that was a cool thing. It was like part of the ritual, before the war. But now it's kind of like, well, he's in the white Reebok fighter kit with the Valetudo cut shorts.
But if you're the top 1%, you get maybe a little different kind of fight kit, but if you're anybody else, you get.
Well, the champions get the black kit with the gold letters. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of the kits.
It sucks.
I have not seen one person around here buying any of the shirts or even the shorts.
I think the only person I know that bought was probably Blake and Anderson's kit.
I seriously doubt it.
I don't.
Sorry,
you know how expensive the kit is?
So
It's like $145
sometimes, bro.
Okay. He'd be like, "Yo, I'm supporting my Spider."
Yo, he'll wear a Titans jersey. I think he'll wear a fight kit. So
yeah. Come on.
So I mean, he'll spend money on that. He'll for sure spend money on a fight kit. I haven't even seen this dude in 2 years, and I'm talking shit. I don't even know him like that. Just from the glory days.
I'm gonna hit him up and be like, "Yo, Miggy was talking shit about you on the podcast."
You like this? Yo, flights are like $20. I got you round trips and go beat his ass.
But you might get the Rona, so it's
All right, you got to risk $20 to prove your point, though, bro.
That's right.
I'll pay half.
So we're not going to have him on the podcast because you can barely understand him half the time he's talking.
Funny that you're talking shit. How do you guys feel?
Oh, because we don't do that.
Well, no, I mean when we do it, we're just joking around.
I know.
And the people that we're talking, and when the people that we're talking shit about, that they're not even around us. But it's all in good fun. But let's say we're face to face. Obviously, we're going to be respectful.
Yeah, I'm kissing your ass.
What do you guys think about, like guys that come up to the fighters, and talk shit thinking that the fighters are not going to do anything? What happens? What happens when the fighter says, "You know what? I had enough of your shit," and they'll see this right here. So apparently that was a couple years ago, before Mike Perry was in the UFC. He alleges that this guy was kind of harassing.
The guy hit him.
No, the guy apparently was harassing him all night.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't leave him alone. So he was kind of walking away, and the guy kept talking shit. So he was walking towards Mike Perry with his fist balled up. So Mike claims that, "Oh, you're coming at me like this, I'm going to have to knock you out." So you saw what happened. He knocked him out and went outside and talked to the police. And I guess everything was good. Do you guys are good with that? Because I'm good with it.
Well, no, look, the guy actually was posing a threat. We saw that. The way the guy was approaching him was in a threatful way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if he was chasing after the guy, whole other story, obviously. Yeah. If it was like T-City attacking a random Korean rapper, it's a different story.
Yeah,
but
yeah, but that was kind of deserved.
He was just translating, man.
Yeah, okay.
It's
one of those talk shit get hit.
So that was different.
Listen, when we talk shit, we're having fun. We're not trying to hurt anybody. Like we've said it before, we're fans of these guys. And obviously we're just we're having fun, amongst ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're not going out of our way to go to their Instagram or their Facebook and anything else and talk shit about them, because that's just not.
It achieves nothing.
No. And again, we admire 99.9% of these guys. So, the jokes, they're just jokes. we're not comedians, we're not experts, we're not professionals, but it amuses us. Here just talking some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're not that guy still to this day. Anytime TJ Dillashaw posts something on his Twitter,
no, man,
that's doing the needle emojis and shit like that.
Listen, some of the memes are funny. There's no denying it. But at what point do you say, okay, that's enough, man?
Yeah, I think he was like, oh man, day 7 of being locked down. Somebody's like, oh cool, more time to do steroids, huh? It's like,
come on, man.
People are off the chain, bro.
Yeah,
they are whenever it's
they're brave behind
anonymous.
the keyboard.
Yeah, it's anonymous and shit like that. It's a whole different story once you start,
Yeah, we start going deep. It's like people are confused how they can talk shit about like celebrities or fighters, say really personal shit, but then get offended and pissed off when they fire back.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you were just wishing that this dude was dead in a ditch and you get mad because he calls you a fat fuck. Like, that's not how this works,
Yeah. That is the funniest shit where I love seeing that.
Yeah, it happens way too often. Hell. And then I don't know if you guys heard too, like Ashley Evans Smith, what happened with her.
I heard that she was stealing some shit.
Okay, yeah. So I saw
What
her
happened?
Instagram. So she went. So here's her side of the story is, she went to go pick up a free dresser that she got like off of Facebook or something. And apparently, when she was there was a basket that she thought was hers to go with her dresser, and it contained medical supplies.
Okay.
And then she got into an argument with the person that gave her the dresser, so she blocked them. So she claims that she blocked them. She couldn't see what all they said afterwards after just seeing one line of the message. Blocked them, and that person spent all day trying to get in touch with them because they were trying to get these medical supplies. And that's literally what she said. Like, I just kind of read a headline saying interesting week from May from the Jon Jones thing, the Mike Perry video to that, and it's just really vague. Like, all I know is again that she was accused of stealing medical supplies, and she went and did a whole statement on her Instagram story.
Holy shit, Paul.
So she acknowledged it. So that's already like, I would have just kept my mouth fucking shut, dude. If I fucked up, I'm not saying anything.
Nope.
I would have kept my mouth quiet. That's for sure.
I would have just resolved the issue, but I ain't not saying shit, especially in a time like right now. Just like a bigger asshole already. Like, even if it was an accident, there is no like, right now, you're just not going to look good no matter what. Just fuck it. Fix it behind the scenes. That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
just go palms up. My bad.
Yeah. Shit.
Here's your shit.
Not a whole fucking few paragraphs saying there was a miscommunication. We got into an altercation online and I blocked her and she couldn't get in contact with me.
I don't know. It's a weird thing, bro. I mean, that's Wow, what do you want? Get out of here. Go.
She wants to talk shit about Jon Jones.
I know. If she heard it,
I feel her. I feel her.
She heard that you were talking about her friend, Ashley Evans Smith. And she was trying to defend her. I'm like, get out of here. Nobody cares.
I don't want to hear that trash, you fat spick. Don't say that about her. I'm like, well, I'm speaking the truth. Seeing what I said when I saw on Instagram. It's wild, man.
So I also saw that Dana was still trying to put on the fight.
Oh, so he's got the spot.
Well, that's the thing. Today, Russia came out and said that nobody's allowed to leave.
Okay.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that Khabib
maybe the fight's over there
and Tony are going to fight in Russia? But that's the thing. If you're limiting people from leaving, are you also limiting people from coming in? Because, you don't know if somebody's coming in and has it. And he's going to spread it.
Well, not only that, man, if they are going to bring the fighters, they should look into bringing them so they have a 2-week period to see if they are sick or not too after the travel. It's like a huge...
they still got time if they're going to do that because
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they'd have to leave soon. Like
it's March 27. The fight is supposed to be April 18th. So if you're going to have it on
by the 3rd, essentially,
at least, so everybody that's going to be part of the production should be tested and have the results back.
And all the fighters incubation no matter what.
Yeah. Honestly, guys, I don't think it's going to happen.
I've accepted it, dude. After the last cancellation, I've accepted it, bro.
I think he's going to get canceled.
Dude, if Tony got hurt on April Fool's Day and it was serious and not a fucking joke, like I wish it would have been, it's not happening, bro. Like, Look, the only reason why there's coronavirus is because this fight was scheduled, okay? The Illuminati does not want this to happen.
Oh, speaking of the Illuminati,
They have a point.
what's his name? Tom Hanks' son.
Oh, Chet.
Chet.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, what happened now?
So,
Dude, Jesus.
so I
Christ.
guess Tom Hanks has been doing like posts on Instagram and shit like that on social media.
Yeah.
And the comments on his, posts have been astronomical, calling him like a pedophile.
Yeah,
Like-
because they
like-
timed a Pizzagate, right? Is that what it is?
They're trying to tie him. Well, I guess it's because of the Hollywood elite thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to make him like, oh, you're a pedophile, you fuck kids and shit like that. So the son came out and I guess he was kind of mocking people, saying that, insinuating that they were part of the Illuminati. I thought that was a pretty cool troll job.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, people always say that, and now that he said it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I don't know how to react."
I knew it.
Because
Shit.
people, dude. So speaking further on the Illuminati thing, people will say like that the reason why he's like quarantined in Australia is not that he's sick, but it's to keep him away. I mean, I've read conspiracy theories going as far as back as reading that his speech for what was the award he won recently? Was it like a Golden Globe or some shit like that?
I don't know. Lifetime
Yeah,
achievement?
or
I don't know.
Grammy or something.
So whatever
A
award it
Grammy?
was,
A Grammy, I don't know.
What
One
did
of
he drop? Did he drop an album or something?
the hottest
Yeah.
mixtape called "I Didn't Do It," but
I didn't do it.
so apparently his speech at whatever award he got was like saying it was like a warning. People like try to really break it down QAnon style, but they were just like really reaching, Like these people, it's just kind of like it's like if you guys said 1 + 1 = 2. I'm like, look, these guys know the meaning of life. They know the fact that if you add 1 + 1, or if you flip it around and add 1 + 1, it's going to equal 2. These guys know what they're talking about. That'd be like me going, on a deep one like that.
Yeah, I read some of that shit. I was like, wow.
I'm like, you got a lot of time on your hands if you can really go as far as that. You're like, look, guys, if you notice in Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks kneels 37 times. Okay, if you look on the 37th day of February, like shit like that, bro. They'll just reach deep.
That's dumb. That is so dumb.
The world we live in, bro. It's like just because someone's famous, they have to be involved with deep shit.
It'd be cool if this thing would just kill all the dumb people.
No, it'd be cooler if it comes out that in reality, Tom Hanks was behind the McMillian scandal.
Oh,
That's why he's really in Australia.
Doesn't he start in
Jacksonville.
No.
Or
What's
what?
that movie? The Founder, about McDonald's? Is he in it? Or is it somebody else?
What? I have no idea. Let
Oh,
me see if I can fact check.
shit.
You said The Founders is the name
The
of it?
Founder, yeah. Look at The Founder.
Well, the founder. I thought that's the one with old Batman. What's his name?
Oh,
It's about McDonald's.
Michael
Ben
Keaton.
West.
Yeah,
Or
Michael
that-
Keaton's. That's about how.
Never mind.
how
I thought
Oh,
it
yeah, it
was
is
Tom
Michael
Hanks.
Keaton.
My
Yeah,
bad.
nah.
My bad.
yeah,
I
that's how he.
was talking shit, I guess.
Yeah, that's how he took over.
You were
basically.
reaching.
Yeah, basically how he
Chill.
took the McDonald's, he turned it into a one restaurant thing, into the biggest thing in the world. And the guys who actually created it got fucked.
Well, listen, the biggest thing in the world right now is Amazon. So, followed by Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Netflix,
Uh-oh.
Ozarks season 3 is available.
Oh,
I'm
man.
excited.
Haven't seen season 1 or 2 and don't even plan on that.
But you watched Tiger King, right?
Not yet. I was actually going to say that.
Fag.
Dude, that shit, like, I heard about it a while ago.
I'm done talking to you, sir.
I haven't seen it yet. It's all over my social media feeds, so I don't even have to watch it,
Well, 249 is going to suck, though.
Yeah. I mean, if it happens.
I mean,
Did he
Is
say
it-
why? Did he say why he wasn't? Because I haven't watched. I'm only on Andy Stump's episode. I'm not.
I
Oh,
don't
man.
know. I haven't.
Look, You know
Because
what? I want?
either
Which
he's not
episode
doing
is
it.
this one?
Yeah, I don't know. Either he's not doing it because he doesn't want to travel because of the Rona, or he's not doing it because it's international. Because remember, he doesn't do any international ones.
Let me see how far behind I am. I haven't listened to Michael Yeo. I haven't listened to the one with Bert Kreischer. I haven't listened to the one with Tom Segura. I haven't listened to the one with Joey Diaz, and I haven't listened to the one with Brian Callen. So I'm 5 behind on this. Gee.
behind.
So maybe in one of those he talks about
Must
why
be.
he's not doing it.
Maybe with Joey, I guess, because that's articles from today.
Let me see what the date on it. It's
March
from March 27th, so it'll be yesterday. Did he do a podcast?
Yeah, he did a
yesterday?
podcast with Joey yesterday.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So it's probably the one with Joey.
Look, here's what I recommend, right? They get someone to dress up in like a green bodysuit, so you can't see their face. Have Joe Rogan on an iPad and they walk around and have them FaceTime with the fighters.
Well, you heard what Chael's doing for Sunday, right?
What, no audience for the jiu-jitsu thing?
Well, he's got that submission underground on Sunday, but because they can only have like 10 people at a time in like a specific building,
yeah.
he's having like multiple production trucks. So like a crew might be in one location while the other ones are in a different one, and then you'll have the people in the arena.
Yeah, like
So-
I went to the last one they did.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Dude, it was awesome. But then it got really awkward with the main event of Vinny Hayes,
Magalesh.
Kyle Bame against Craig Jones and Nicky Rod, because it was like no action in the match and people were getting really aggressive. And I thought they were going to go UFC Mexico City and start throwing trash in the octagon.
Oh,
Bro, it was
really?
I was cage side. Like if you watch Fight Pass, you can see me in the replay or in the thing.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, let me go back to it just so I could.
So you can
Oh,
see
there's
my
Miggy.
face.
Oh,
oh
so
man, there's
cool.
Mickey. He's staring at the ring girl. Oh man, I'm gonna throw everyone.
Did you go with Carla?
Whole time. What's up? Nah, Carly didn't go. It was me and one of my buddies from jiu-jitsu out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Bro, I
We were
haven't.
joking, dude. What's up?
I don't know what jujitsu is for the last 2 months. I haven't rolled. I mean, obviously with this thing going on, the last couple of weeks, but still, it was like I haven't rolled in like 2 months total.
I think I'm actually at like the month period now of not training. I haven't trained at all this month because of obviously what's going on. Like where I live, the county I live is a small community. We have over 30 cases already.
Well, let me remind everybody once again to go to the Bmac website, which we will have on the links on the podcast, and get you that triangle course for free.
Hail, yeah.
Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
You know, you're good, man. Yeah, man. So it's like over a month now, over 30 cases confirmed. Obviously, they can't test everyone. So yeah, I haven't trained in a while, dude. And obviously it sucks, but I mean, there'll be jiu-jitsu after this shit. So gym, if the gym.
I don't know. I think the world's coming to an end, bro.
Fuck it.
Well, then it'll be here for those of us that survive.
Right.
Are you a doomsday prepper?
You know that guy.
No.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Hey, did you guys see that Dean Thomas left American Top Team after 19 years?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who caused it?
No, that's the thing. He said that everything was cool, that everything was amicable, that he just wanted to work with the people that he wanted to work, and he didn't want to have the structure of the American Top Team where they say, okay, well, it's this time you need to be working with so and so. So I guess he's like, if Tom Brady left for the Bucks, I can leave Top Team.
He said Tom Brady's going to be too close, so now he's going to go to Boston. That's what it is.
So I guess he wanted to do what he wanted to do, but man, Colby's still there. I'm thinking that maybe it has something to do with it. I don't know. And the thing is now that Dan Lambert put a gag order on guys from the gym talking shit about each other, especially if they're not in the same weight class.
Yeah.
And what does Masvidal do? He fires right back at fucking Colby, saying, "Oh, what he meant was for fighters. You're not a fighter. You're a crotch sniffer." Which was a good burn. I'm sorry.
It is.
I thought it was pretty good. But still, it's like, bro, they just told you to stop talking shit about your teammates. And here you are,
Talking shit about your teammate.
talking shit about your teammates. I don't think that's ever going to end, especially now with the love triangle that's going on between Kamaru Usman, Colby, and Masvidal. All those three are going at each other. Mm-hmm. This is, if they could have a 3-way fight, I would watch it.
Hell in a cell.
Hell in a cell.
Let's see some real fighting.
That would be
Off the weight class.
awesome. Then Kamaru, what did Kamaru say? I think I have it here. So Kumaru went online and said something about Masvidal, talking about, he thinks he's a superstar. And I'm like, okay, what makes him a superstar? What makes any of you a superstar?
Right.
Tell me.
Yeah.
What do you guys think makes a superstar?
If you fight at what is it called, Super Bowl Alley, Super Bowl Row, and no one fucking recognizes you,
You ain't a superstar.
bro.
No.
Like
Sorry.
if old dudes from the NFL back in there kind of like, why are these two not Caucasian people fighting right now?
Why is my waiter and valet fighting?
That's what's going on, man. I think that says it all for them.
Man, I don't know. Personally, I've known of Masvidal for at least 10 years, if not longer.
Bro, he's an OG because of the fucking like the Kimbo fights.
Well,
Yeah,
I found out about his fights after I saw him fight an MMA fight, and I believe he was in Strikeforce at the time.
Probably.
So, but
I remember those videos, growing
listen,
up.
both guys are really good, but it's like, bro, in all reality, you're really not a superstar either.
Yeah, you're in a really tight-knit sport that not many people know about.
You're a star, but Conor McGregor is a superstar.
Yeah. You're a star in MMA.
Jon Jones is a superstar.
Look, to be a superstar in MMA, you have to be able to get arrested and still have a UFC contract.
And your belt.
And punching an old man. That's the only. You either have to punch an
And
old
sell
man
shitty whiskey.
or hit and run unpregnant lady. That's the only way you're in the UFC, like a superstar, is if you can do that and not get in trouble.
I mean, really, how many superstars can you really say that are in the UFC?
That are currently in?
Yeah, I can only think
Two.
of a few.
Two.
Yeah.
Who are your two?
Connor and Jones.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as you want, Amanda Nunes to be a superstar, she's not.
Yeah, she's not there. Like no one.
Well, she did get that Modelo commercial, so
Yeah.
don't be hating on my girl.
No. I mean, I wish she was.
DC is a superstar.
But people outside the sport don't know him.
What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
I don't think.
I don't see like.
I don't think if DC went to, I won't even say like a small city. Like if DC walked around
Atlanta.
yeah, okay, we'll say DC walks around Atlanta. Out of 100 people, how many people do you think are going to know who he is?
Well, it depends.
No, I mean, there's like, say he's just walking around, Peachtree Mall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's like,
You are you're making the guys from the Nest podcast real happy right now.
Well, and it sucks because he should be a superstar because
Brandon and Zach are going like, see,
I know.
we told you so.
you guys. But I
He's
mean,
a superstar. DC ain't shit. Hey.
but here's the thing.
DC is the shit.
He should be a superstar because what has he hit somebody and ran? Has he tested positive? Has he now been arrested for DWI?
Wait, tested positive for what?
Yeah, Chris, you gotta specify, man.
Well, I mean, does he have
There's a lot of things.
does he have a picogram issue that's going to be bouncing for the rest of his life?
That positive. My bad.
Listen,
Positive.
He might have some Popeyes test.
Yeah.
Chicken
Test
has he
positive
grown
test.
It's son.
Has he thrown a dolly through a fucking bus window? I mean, he hasn't done any of those things like that you would tell your kids, look, don't do that. Don't be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what it takes to make a superstar?
Yeah,
In today's age, yeah. You got to be that guy. You got to have your ass on your shoulders.
Look at like Sugar Sean, bro.
Sugar
Wholesome
Shane?
motherfucker. Sugar Shane, fuck. But
Sugar Shane Mosley?
yeah.
Or Sugar Sean O'Malley?
O'Malley. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, which one?
You're fucking me up. I was fucking
I know, right?
O'Malley.
Come on.
So look at him, dude. Super wholesome kid.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna get him anything,
No.
Well, have you seen his videos?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
he's fucking hilarious right now.
His training videos are hilarious, man.
Yeah.
After seeing your Tony video, yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Well,
Oh, dude, that Tony
Dude,
video is fucking weird. That's so weird.
my favorite caption was when you're in the quarantine lockdown, so you have to train with your Ottoman. I was like,
well, here's the thing. Then I guess that
suplex in the fucking furniture.
then I guess Kumara should be thankful that he's not a superstar, and that neither is Masvidal.
yeah,
Because they haven't done any of that, and I wouldn't want them to do shit like that.
I mean, what's the worst thing that Masvidal's done. He fucking 3-pieced in a Soto a guy behind,
but he was talking shit to him.
Yeah. So I mean, there again, that's the worst thing he's done. That's nothing crazy. They're fighters.
Wait,
you expect
that we know of.
Oh, true. Okay, I'll give you that we know of. But I mean, they're fighters. What do you expect? You get two fighters get close to each other, they're going to talk shit. You can't act surprised if somebody throws a punch. You can't be like, "Oh God, I can't believe this."
Why would they do that?
Right? Motherfuckers.
Why didn't they talk it out? Why didn't they fucking hug it out? Like,
they talk about their feelings.
It just sucks because all the guys that honestly, UFC talks about, they want to be mainstream. We want to be as big as football. We want to be as big as baseball. We want to be on TV.
Big as boxing at this point, man. Boxing still has that reach.
Yeah, but I think they're right now they're on par with boxing. Boxing's making a pretty good comeback, but I think the problem
we're catching up for sure.
The problem with boxing is boxing only has maybe 2 big events a year.
No, like honestly, the only reason why I say that boxing's like bigger in a sense is you have more ways to consume boxing, whether it be like ESPN Plus or any random sports channel or even a Prime cable network.
But
that's the only reason.
Boxing's been around
forever. Obviously, that's
I mean, boxing's been around. Boxing's been around
years
forever. Yeah. But I mean, when it's actually been like a recognized title sport. I mean, it was all the way back in the 30s and the 20s. Sure.
So it's just like I'll find more casuals going to like B-dubs, for example, to watch like Tyson Fury more than I'll see them going to see UFC fights. You can have guys that are like, man, when is the Tyson fight? You're like, bro, it's the main event. There's a couple more fights before that.
Yeah,
the fight between the rematch between Tyson Fury and Wilder got pushed back to October now. Because it was supposed to be in July, and they're having to push it back. But that's the thing, we don't know. We don't know when this shit is gonna end.
Yo, they should just fight it out in Wii Sports.
The latest stats that I saw for Florida, at least
VR.
The what?
VR. Do a VR
boxing.
Might as well just stream them playing Xbox against each other.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what they did like last weekend for one of the NASCAR races. They had.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they had iRacing.
Oh, that's cool.
It actually was. What's crazy is like everybody's freaking out about this, and it's like, oh, this is amazing, this is cool, and even Amanda, she was kind of like, I've never seen this before. Is this new? I was like, no, this shit's been around for a long time. I mean, you can go on. There's quite a few guys that I follow and I watch on YouTube, but there's guys who'll have $40,000 rigs.
Oh yeah, just to play this shit online.
Yeah, racing rigs. They use it for training. Like a lot of the drivers will actually use it for learning courses because the systems are so good and so precise. So there's actually been a guy who they had one of the games, the simulators actually had it where it was like a year-long competition, and you went from a racer to racing somebody in F1 in the game. In person, it was like a big event. And he actually turned that into a racing contract. He actually basically graduated from being a gamer who just did a simulator to racing and beating the F1 guy in the game to getting into a racing contract, actually racing real cars.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, so my only question is this. So
I'm not sitting there and watch fucking grown man playing video games.
But all you see is the race.
It's like I'm either in the game or I'm out of the game.
My only question is this. So like, is your internet disconnecting the equivalent to your car crashing?
Or running out of gas.
Right.
My tire's blown out. No,
right. When it starts throttling your data.
You're like, fuck, I forgot to turn on my VPN.
Right. Fuck, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah, shit. One proposal someone did was to put Tony and Khabib against each other on UFC 3 online.
Hey, might as well.
Between now and the fight, they have enough time to learn the controls.
God, can you just see that fight? Would that just not be like the most awkward watching fight? It'd be like watching somebody who's never played fighting games. Yeah, Twitch stream it.
Instead of pay-per-view, you do donations, text-to-speech.
Oh, God.
You're here, Khabib, going, how do you kick?
Yeah.
How do you kick?
How do you kick? I want to take him down.
Take down. Take down.
Why is my guy not doing what I want him to do?
Dude, I would donate so much to Tony just to hear like the text going, Tony Ferguson is the type of guy to move out his parents' house and tell his dad he is now the man of the house. I would do those kind of donations.
Dude, the donation chat would be, they would have to
That'd be
do it.
amazing. They'd make a profit, dude.
Like
It
you
would
would
be
hear,
horrible.
you would hear Tony Ferguson's controller just be like,
Yeah. After he suplexes.
he's just punching every fucking button
Dude,
and
no,
doing
Tony would start
all
playing
kinds
with
of
his elbows.
all kinds of combos.
Just start playing like
Everything.
he's doing
Yeah, he probably have like a flawless victory.
But I
Right.
guarantee you, he'd probably still be having those gloves on and sunglasses while he's playing.
He'll play with a Guitar Hero controller, and Khabib is having a hard time with the regular one. Tony's like this.
Got his hands taped up, got his cut men behind him and everything. Just-
Ah,
He's wearing 2 sunglasses for this
Right.
one. Man.
listen.
Between rounds,
if it's
there's
gonna
some
if
with the
it's gonna be
bottle.
like that, then okay, I'll watch it at that point. But I'm
Yeah,
not.
'cause
I'm not gonna sit there and watch virtual NASCAR.
Hey,
know?
it was cool. It gave people there again. I mean, have you like watched, ESPN Ocho has come
Oh,
back?
man, watch out, Sunday.
It's
I
the
rather
greatest thing
I
in the
rather
world.
watch the cornhole
NASCAR.
championships.
Real quick in the NASCAR thing, though, that'd be the only time it would be permitted for the drivers to drink and drive on camera. You
Yeah.
know, I'd like to send a thank you to Budweiser. Thank you for sponsoring me.
Right?
They're fucking.
Dude, we used to do that in Grand Theft, or not Grand Theft, Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Like when we would all get together, the group that we all used to play together, we had Gran Turismo on Friday nights, and we would race. And
Jon
it was
Jones. It's really
dude,
nice.
a cooler by the chair and just fucking racing all night long. And first couple races of the night, man, we're going good, hitting the apex, getting the braking points where they need to be, and all. By 1 o'clock in the morning, it's fucking demolition derby. It's just a shit show, but it's the most fun. You can have. You're in there with 15, 20 other people who are all doing the same shit, who are all drinking and having a great time in our house, just racing.
Yeah, with your Mad Cat steering wheel and
Right.
Oh
pedals.
no! Get that Macat shit out of here. I had Logitech.
Scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah, no, I had the real
Shit.
deal shit, force
Hey.
feedback and all like that.
What did you say about Jon Jones, Miggy, just a second ago?
The Jon Jones difficulty level, getting drunk playing Gran Turismo.
So,
Oh, cool.
former
Oh,
teammate,
Jesus Christ.
former teammate went hard on the paint on him, compared him to Bill Cosby.
What the fuck?
I guess he took to Twitter and said, not even the coronavirus can keep Bill fucking Cosby Jones off the streets in Albuquerque during the global pandemic. What a bitch. The fakest fuck ever. Fake ass supporters and followers too.
Real
Whoa, the real Burke. Man.
Diego Sanchez, man.
Dude,
like,
You think
watching
they're still
CTE in
friends
action.
after that?
No.
There was a hesitation there. You paused.
No,
So
they're not.
there might be a chance. I don't know.
It's crazy to me because he's like, I mean, he's always been a little rough around the edges, but is it just me, or is he like, there's not a deep end anymore? He's off in fucking the abyss.
I think he is the deep end.
Yeah.
at this,
like,
point, at this point, he's talking to other voices, man.
yeah.
Like, fuck, man.
I mean,
Listen,
I think his trainers got in his head and got him thinking like some fucking out of body spiritual, like weird interdimensional shit's going on. He's just spewing it. It's either that or like legit. You're watching CTE in action.
No offense to Diego, but Bill Cosby raped allegedly 50 women.
Yeah, that's
Jon Jones is just fucking himself over.
Yeah, Jon Jones was drunk and shot a gun out of him.
Yeah. So I mean,
I mean, what is he drugging
I don't
himself
know.
and raping himself? I mean, that's like the only way I could maybe correlate the two.
The closest thing is that I guess John blacks out drunk.
Okay.
Bill Cosby himself, then
Still, like,
fucking thing to say,
God
but fuck.
damn. That's not going hard in the paint. That's like bodying a motherfucker all the way out the arena. That's tough.
I think he's got a little too much CTE going. I don't know.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. But,
After the last fight.
I think that CTE is kicking in pretty hard. And another guy that's talking nonsense that's got a little CTE in him, Jose Aldo. He says he just needs 1 week of training to beat Henry Cejudo. And let's keep it real. We love Henry because of his antics. Oh, there's the wife behind you. Nice.
Essential personnel in the house.
That's right.
Fun him.
Hey. Yeah.
So, but I think he's gonna need more than a week training to beat Cejudo.
Well, I mean, if they're playing it on UFC 3, yeah, a week's enough time, bro.
What?
They're gonna fight each other online.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I see what you're saying.
No,
but I mean, in real life,
they're getting hard to find
he would need more than a week.
because we're getting locked down probably for another 2 weeks.
Yeah, just because you take your headphones on doesn't mean that we can't hear you.
Well, I know you can hear him. Yeah, but I can't hear her. So I know you can hear me, assholes.
He's like,
Your dog in the house. Your dog in the house.
oh, tiny. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much all I had as far as news. Did you guys wanted to plug anything else?
Was there anything
Before we
else?
go?
Let's see. Mike Perry, outside nightclub. Joe Erga says, what was there? There was something. I should have wrote it down. It was earlier this week, but I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted from school, yo.
Yeah, man, dude.
Bro,
Teacher Chris.
I feel you, man. Work and these online classes.
I mean, dude, being told that you can't leave the house, it's weird because before, no issue. I'm great at doing nothing. I'm unemployed, for God's sake. But now having to stay in the house is fucking torture.
Right?
Yeah, it's like, any other time you're like, I'm going to stay home and do nothing. Then when the government tells you to, like, fuck you, I'm going outside. I'm going to do what you say.
Man, I need to do something. I need to go out for a walk, and a long walk, a 2-3 mile walk or some shit.
There you go.
Because I
can't
can't
go to the beach.
No, they close all the beaches, bro.
Fuck about time.
Let's see. No, I think here's the kicker. The beaches are open in St. Johns County, but the parking is closed. That's the thing.
So
it's like, okay, cool.
Wow,
so
you actually have to walk on the beach. Whoa.
Well, so yeah, you can't park into the pull-offs there in St. Johns County to go to the beach. Okay, cool. Well, I'll just park over here on the side of the road and then walk across the road.
Well, what if your backyard is the beach, though?
That's what a lot of people have actually asked that because they closed the beaches in Nassau, and a lot of people were on the Facebook thing that was saying it. They were going, well, wait a minute. What about us? We live on the beach. We own everything from the mean tide up.
This is my property.
Yeah, we're still allowed to go here. And it's kind of funny because they didn't have an answer. They don't know. They just we'll check into that. It's like, y'all didn't think this shit through.
It's like, look into it, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I tell you what, if I'm living on the beach, I own a portion of the beach from the mean tide up. I'm sitting out there enjoying it.
Well, do you own part of the beach?
According to the law, you do. Yes, you own from the mean tide line up.
I'm fucking live streaming for $20 a day. You can see what it's like to be on the beach.
Yeah,
empty.
But I mean, the thing is if somebody comes up and tells you, "Hey, you got to leave the beach," essentially they're telling you have to leave your property.
All right, sir, you're trespassing.
Yeah. So you're going to start getting.
You're trespassing. This is my shit.
Yep.
According to the law.
According to the law. So it'll be interesting to see what comes of it in Nassau County and other counties that are doing the same thing. But
I don't live at the beach, so I guess it doesn't.
I don't either.
That doesn't pertain to me.
No, I'm just setting up stuff.
Too poor for that, so happy about that.
Too poor for that, yeah. We're all too poor for that shit.
No, I'm just setting up stuff here around the house to give me, because it looks like we're down 2 weeks, and from the call that we had today, it sounds like we may get another week tacked on. So it's like
we missed our
what
amount of our couple's check earnings by $2,500.
So what do we get?
So it reduces by $5 every $100.
Okay.
Oh, damn, they ain't getting nothing from the COVID check.
So that'll be
17 cents.
No, it's $5 for every.
So
You're gonna have to pay the government $5.
As a nurse, I'll be there working.
Yeah.
not getting hazard pay.
Not getting hazard pay.
While they're sitting home on their ass.
Yep. Wearing a scarf to protect against the Rona.
To protect myself.
Well, Jimmy Dores
has
got Jimmy Dores got a podcast, and he put out.
You're welcome.
She's not salty or anything.
Yeah, no, she's not salty.
No, not at all.
Is she on the mic? Because I can hear her clearly.
No, she's actually about 7 feet away.
Oh, she's social distancing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We're practicing social distancing.
Ain't no sex in this house.
To nurses or medical staff.
Yeah, that doesn't apply to nurses. That's the crazy thing. Like she was talking about it the other day when she went to work. You know, everybody's been preaching about social distancing, but we're going to cram 20 of y'all in an elevator to go up to where you need to go. And it's like, how the fuck does this work? You know, assholes, come on. It's like, no. You guys don't count. Everybody else
matters. You guys don't.
Yeah, everybody else matters. The rest of you assholes just get up in here and do what you need to do. So,
fuck.
Yeah, it's been kind of funny.
Yeah.
She's been salty this last week because,
I would be too.
Well, they keep doing dumb shit like that. I've actually got a story I'm gonna tell her here in a little bit that's gonna salty her up even more on another hospital in California.
Yay!
They actually, well, the thing is the hospital there over in California that like they're out. They have ran out of N95 masks. Yeah, so a couple of the nurses and things like that, they actually had their own N95 masks from home. You know,
did they get in trouble for that?
They're threatening to fire them if they catch them.
That's bullshit, dude.
Mm-hmm. Like, they cannot wear their personal masks.
Fucking stupid. Yeah, I got a buddy that's a radio tech in Virginia, and he told me that they're making them like reuse masks, not giving them gloves, obviously because there's a shortage, you know. And for him, he's like lower priority since he's radio tech. You know, he just fucking, I guess, presses the button.
Yeah,
for the radiation and shit.
I mean, you know, basically, I'm listed as an essential employee as well, but you know, they've just told us we got to sit. Even though I had to roll Monday out to a site, but yeah, we've got our letters that tell us, hey, this is my letter that says,
hey, martial law, fuck you. You don't apply to me, pal.
Basically,
nice try, Republicans and Democrats. Ha 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 ha. Sorry.
Yep. Has there been any indication when they're thinking that this is going to be the lockdown is going to be lifted?
No. Well, Trump's wanting to go for Easter. What?
Well,
yeah, he wants to Easter.
Yeah, he wants to get everything running back. Basically, he wants to open stuff back up by Easter.
Well, I don't know if you guys saw the bill that got passed. You know, and the funny thing is that, you know, it's like the big corporations are the ones that are fucking getting the better end of the deal. Yeah. And I see, you know, like people online, you know, on the Republican side and on the Democratic side, you know, arguing against each other about it. I'm like, yo,
literally,
these motherfuckers came together to fuck all of us.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, all right, you like these people, we'll fuck them, and you can fuck the people we like.
Right. So it's like this side, you know, just, you know, that you hate came together with the side that you love, and they came together like this or like this. I don't care how, but, you know, they're bailing out the big corporations. They're getting most of the money.
Yeah, no, that's true, man.
One thing that I saw that passed is basically, you know, in order for a small business not to pay the money that they're going to give them back, you have to keep 100% of your staff. That doesn't apply to the big corporations.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So let's say, for example, you and I own a pizzeria. You know, we get this money from them, and we're trying to, like, you know, maintain. But 6 months down the line, our shit just goes down because whatever, you know, we're not getting clients. Yeah, you know, and we have to shut down. Then we get to fucking pay that money back. Yeah. But if a corporation is having a shitty quarter,
yeah, they can just lay people off to give their CEO.
And also their fucking CEOs and all that, and their investors, they're getting dividends.
Yeah, they're still getting it, which is bullshit. It's like, it's messed up how you tell people that they have to have money to live on, you know, something, an emergency fund, but that doesn't apply to the, you know, the big corporations.
It
shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't be that way.
It's like, come on, dude. You know, stop arguing amongst yourselves. This is stupid. your side and their side. They're fucking all of us.
Yeah, dude, it's showing, man. Like from the senators selling their stocks when they first got the intel briefing, that shit was going to go sour. That was pretty fucked. To then like even businesses like GameStop, for example, listing themselves in an essential business.
That didn't surprise me at all,
dude. You heard that they dropped there were 2 games that came out, I guess like a remastering of Doom and then Animal Crossing on Nintendo. Mm-hmm. They were open long enough. They made sure to stay open for that after the games were released and people picked up the orders. They closed down stores.
Listen, I just saw something yesterday that I think is gonna fuck the movie theaters. All the movies that are supposed to be at the movie theaters.
Oh, they've all been.
They're gonna start streaming.
You could get them now on Amazon and Vudu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there is no need for you to ever go to the fucking movie theater because you can pay your $20 for the movie.
Yeah.
And it's right there.
Well, that's the thing. This whole thing is going to change.
In my opinion.
Yeah, it's going to change the entire dynamic about how everything worked.
For sure. Yeah, dude. The country's going to change. Like some things that should have happened by now will finally happen. How many years? Well, like how many years? Have people been told? You can't do your job from home. You got to come in. That culture.
Do this. That whole culture. To now, literally in a week, they can go. Oh, hey, no, you're going to do your job from home now.
Yeah, when they realize how much money they can save, they're like, "Bitch, I don't have to pay a water bill now for you to take a shit break every 30 minutes on my clock." No,
the companies aren't going to have the overhead of the buildings. A lot of people, I think Walo said, he's already been told, hey, you're going to work from home, and then once all this clears up, you're going to continue to work from home.
Yeah. Realizing how much sense it makes to you. I mean, hell, dude, like what's pretty cool too is jobs that got downplayed before. Like I get it, you can't expect a career from working at a grocery store sometimes or working at a restaurant, but right now it's proving how critical those jobs are to our daily life, to our infrastructure.
Mm-hmm. Bro,
so that's actually pretty cool to see too.
The people that you thought were going to help us, they're not helping us. The people that are helping us are, the people that work
that were made fun of before.
The people that works at the stores,
custodians,
the people that clean, and keep everything, sanitized, and your fucking doctors and nurses that are, putting themselves at risk. Yep. I mean, you kind of expect that from them, that's what.
But not to the point though where it's like overwhelmed.
But man, bro, the government they're just fucking us every way they can.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's their job. Feels like it.
Bro, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you a little bit of your money back with that because that's tax money.
The only time we matter to politicians is when it's time for us to vote again.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Other than that, dude, it's never gonna change if we don't really.
Even then, you're a number. They treat you like a number, so they're gonna be nice to you. Be like, oh, I'm gonna be able to get the Latino vote.
That's why, like.
I love them Latinos. How about some Moroccan polo?
Dude, it's like right now with the race going on I'm not going to say name. People know exactly who it is. There's a party that's, trying to find their candidate. And just the shit show over there, man. It's apparent. It's obvious. Like
about the Democrats?
Yeah. I don't want to say it, but the way their drama's playing out, dude, it's like a whole nother reality show. Like politics at this point is a reality TV show.
It's a fucking joke.
It is. And the way people are with it, man, like, you have some people that are not necessarily they're woke, but they're just kind of aware. They're like, all right, the shit's going a certain way. Let me pay attention. And you have other people are like, no, that's bullshit. Just because stuff that comes out they don't like, they're like, no, that's not real. No, it's real. You just have an exception set up because in your head, this candidate is like, the perfect God figure. They could do anything wrong, and you're like, that's fine. They're gonna be my savior. They're gonna get Trump out of office.
I'm so.
It's stupid,
I'm so sick of. I'm so sick of watching people argue over that shit. Everything is political. That the whole flu thing got made into a political thing. Instead of helping people,
exactly. Yeah, people act like the letter after the name changes. In reality, it's the name of the politician that changed it. They're all the same person. There's nothing different.
They're all worth nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That should be.
They're garbage. But anyway,
that's why Chris should run for president soon.
I digress.
Who? What?
Chris right there. Check it out, man. He's a teacher now, president tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You heard it here first, guys.
That's it.
And Walo for the VP.
Oh God.
So they have to have the white guy as president. So
hey, power corrupts. I don't want that job. I'll be stealing all the money from all the corporations. That's for sure.
Hey, but you said it now, so it can't be a surprise if you actually do it. So in reality, it's not wrong now.
I'll be going down the Southside Boulevard, just throwing money out the window. Be like,
Who wants a McChicken? You get a McChicken. You get a McChicken.
who needs some clothes? I got $1 trillion.
Wallace is going to make a difference. He's going to make Chick-fil-A open on Sundays if he ever gets in office.
Man,
That's a man I can support.
I'll be in jail so quick. It won't even be funny. I couldn't even help anybody because the moment that first $1 trillion goes missing, they're gonna look at the Puerto Rican.
Hey, well, you can help someone. You can help yourself.
Where could it gone? Where could it gone? I don't know. We have a Puerto Rican in the White House. Let's look into him.
Why do your Jordans have diamonds? What?
Why do your diamonds have diamonds?
Why does your dog have a 14-karat dog leash?
Hey, why does your dog own a Bugatti?
He wants it.
Anyway, guys, before we go, is there anything else that you guys want to add?
Stay inside. Wash your fucking hands. Social distance the fuck out of life right now, y'all. That's it from me.
Chris, anything else you want to add?
No, man, I'm good.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for listening. Again, if you're bored and you're missing your jiu-jitsu, again, hit up the bmac.kajabi.com. See, I remembered it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I'll have the links for you guys on the description, so you guys can go and get it. So, what were you gonna say, Miggy?
Or forget, BJJ Fanatics should have a free Bernardo Faria DVD with code word Faria free. Use it. I love that guy. He is the patron saint of jiu-jitsu right now for what he's doing. So.
Is he the guy that sells the fried plantains on the side of the road?
No, he's like, hey guys, my name's Bernardo Faria. I run BJJ Fanatics. Huge honor for me to be today with world champion. That's how he sounds, Brazilian Kermit. So that's why I love him a lot. But he's
right on.
Stuff. Check it out, y'all. That's it.
All right, and also a reminder: as of April 10th, we are transitioning over to the McDojo show. We already have our first guest lined up. I just got the text, and
it's Conor McGregor.
Actually, it's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. Rob from obviously McDojo Live set this up for us. All I can tell you is that it is a comedian.
Oh, really?
Dun dun dun!
Awesome. Conor McGregor.
It's a comedian who also hosts a podcast.
Oh,
so
we're getting Bert.
I can't tell you.
Like Rogan, man.
I will tell you when we
Rogan.
grow up.
Yeah, Rogan doesn't do.
No,
very rarely does
Listen,
Rogan do other people's podcasts.
Rogan's not going to do our podcast. But anyway,
but Bert will do anybody's.
I will tell you as soon as the broadcast ends.
Okay.
Because I got the text right before we started.
Oh man.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.
Peace.